submitted Gnomes 7 Happy St. Patrick's Day shirt programs. Noting qualities of each program's strategy. TFT was a nice program. Programs were nice if they showed a bias toward cooperation and were never the first to defect. Notice, TFT is biased toward cooperation. Its first move is when choosing in the wake of Obama accepting the Democratic nomination. What you can do is try to make sure they'll be caught in the act. Depending on the map, you'll want to start out completing tasks in the most public Gnomes 7 Happy Street, Patrick's Day shirt areas where there's lots of foot traffic, so you're less likely to get picked off. Then, as the game progresses, you'll hopefully get a better sense of which players are innocent, and you can use them as a shield while you complete longer tasks in more remote areas. In all 3 maps, if you perform a medbay or laboratory scan, other crewmates can see it, thus proving that you aren't an imposter. That's fairly well known. Gnomes 7 Happy Street, Patrick's Day shirt. Ladies' tee. Long-sleeved. Sweater and hoodie. Gnomes 7 Happy St. Patrick's Day ladies' tee. Ladies' tee. But you Gnomes 7 Happy St. Patrick's Day shirt may not know that other tasks can prove innocence or guilt, assuming visual tasks are turned on in the game settings. In the fan favorite map The Skeld, the empty garbage or empty chute task in storage visibly causes trash to be vented out into space. In both The Skeld and Polis, the clear asteroids task causes a perceptible laser to appear every time you shoot. If you find that there are some or many, if not all, of these warning signs present in your organization, it is advisable for you to take steps to address such problems before they kill your organization. How does one correct or resolve such problems? There are different steps to take to counter the prevalence of communication problems in organizations. 1. First, listen to the people involved or who have caused the communication problem. In the first place, doing so allows you to uncover the depth, nature, and roots of the communication problem for that particular group of people. 2. If the problems are quite vast and have Gnomes 7 Happy St. Patrick's Day shirt deeply rooted causes, you may want to secure the help of a neutral negotiator. This third party may be able to get inside the problem more thoroughly than an insider because when communication problems crop up, the group involved may choose to clam up or point fingers rather than admit to their role in creating the problem. There are few animals more interesting than bears. I've written several times before about them, but I can never resist coming back and looking for some new tidbits. They are smart. A bear in California learned how to bounce on the roof of a Volkswagen Beetle and pop the doors open. Gnomes 7 Happy St. Patrick's Day long-sleeved. Long-sleeved. They are strikingly human-like when deferred. Some Native Americans considered them a brother animal to man. They can be huge. Modern polar bears weighing up to a metric ton are Gnomes 7 Happy St. Patrick's Day shirt on record. And the biggest brown bears, Ursus arctos, of the Kenai Peninsula and Kamchatka, reach well over half that. Speaking of grizzlies, everyone who loves them should read Ernest Thompson Seton's biography of a grizzly. Originally published in use of alcohol and domestic abuse issues in his family, he was moved to a number of foster placements, each of which broke down until he was eventually placed in one family at age 10 for nearly a year. As I have been reflecting on some things that are happening in my local congregation, your observations fit into those reflections. The frightening part of this is when one claims to know with certainty the will of God for the rest. I agree with the feral pastor. Certainty seems to be rooted in how much is invested and how closely the investment is tied. Gnomes 7 Happy St. Patrick's Day shirt to one's identity and safety. It is very safe to be certain and, no, not so safe to be uncertain. Defenses run high when safe certainty is threatened. 1. I wonder what that integrated church looks like. I can think of people It's easy in the COC. Who were Gnomes 7 Happy St. Patrick's Day sweater. Sweater. Exactly the Gnomes 7 Happy St. Patrick's Day shirt. Absolutely sure type you describe. Who, in a kind of familial way, accepted others graciously who were different without ever backing down from their certainty. Like a staunch Republican whose best friend is a Democrat. And who can argue, happily and kindly, for hours on end, though never truly contemplating her view being wrong. So I do know people like that. If you are looking for ways to improve your computer typing skills, then check out some of the most unique kinds of typing games online. It's unfortunate to know that despite all the online resources available on the World Wide Web, a lot of people are still struggling with their ability to type. If you want to be productive at work, then you should work hard to increase your typing speed. The best way to this is by practicing a unique kind of this game which you can find on the internet. There are lots of websites these days that offer various kinds of games for free that can help to increase your speed while enjoying at the same time. Here, you get to have access to several different kinds of games that are geared towards helping people in improving their skills and speed. The great thing Gnomes 7 Happy St. Patrick's Day shirt about the site is that it is for free and you can play as much as you want, wherever you may be. If you are among those individuals who are in need of improvements in your skills, then you should check out Free Typing Game to help you with how to play. Gnomes 7 Happy St. Patrick's Day Hoodie. The Gnomes 7 Happy St. Patrick's Day shirt games on the site refer to the steps below. Upon reaching the homepage, you will be able to view the different kinds of games that will be available for you to play. Simply click on the game that you want and click on Play Now, and you can begin playing. Make sure to check out all the available games. If you want to download a certain game, simply click on the game and choose the option that says Download Now. So if you think that it's about time to enhance your typing ability now, then you better check out the website and follow the steps above. Download Among Us software for PC with the most potent and most reliable Android emulator like Nox, APK Player or BlueStacks. All the Android emulators are completable for using Among Us on Windows 10, 8, 7 computers, and Mac 1. Download emulators for Windows PC from the official pages below to install them. 3. Open the Android emulator and log in with a Google account. 4. Among Us app available on Play Store. So search and find it. 5. Gnomes 7 Happy St. Patrick's Day shirt. Choose the install option under the Among Us logo. And enjoy. Crewmates can win by completing all tasks or discovering and voting the imposter off the ship. The imposter can use sabotage to cause chaos, making for easier kills and better alibis. Improve connection quality with matchmaker servers. This app is the property of its developer, Inc. We are not an affiliated partner of Among Us. Every element about Among Us apps like images and trademarks etc. are the property of the respective owner of Among Us. Also, we do not use our server to download Among Us apps. Download starts from the authorized website of the Among Us app. With the ever-expanding growth of customer experience programs that are even championed at board levels, we as the other products